1982 Gottlieb. So this is a tri-level table. So it has multiple play fields. You have a top one, a bottom one, and then of course the normal play field. And I think that I did utilize this for VPX8. Oh yeah, I did. See, look at this. You can definitely tell this separation much better than the previous version that we had.
Oh sure, yeah, it looks way more deep. Like the depth is just, succulent.
What's our score going on in here?
I'm gonna check.
As you see, there's a lot of flippers here, folks. We got the devil's ball, the black ball.
Wait, why is it not alt-tab?
It's not alt tab. You just gotta go over. It's just the next tab over. Got the bottom play field and that. Okay, let's try to figure out what that is right there. This is a table I know pretty much. Besides what I just told you guys about the playfield, there's not much else I know about it. Modes, looks like some bonus stuff I can see. I'm sure hitting all of those targets up on top will net you something. Same with the bottom there. All right, there we go. I'm back at the bottom. Oh, and it look at.
You gotta beat 266,000.
Keeping it alive, but I wasn't hitting any of the targets. Oh! Okay, I need to fix the score thing. It's being blocked. I'll fix that. Updated my turn. Oh! Oh, got back up and then right down. That's all right. Oh, kept it alive.
Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Oh, nope. No, you don't. Yes, you do. $266,000. Is that higher?
You might be on the precipice of it. 266,460.
On here, it's not letting me do what I want to do. This is just in the way. I just need to get rid of it.
Sure.
Oh, and I got 113,000. Maybe it was showing what the top score is.
Sure.
Because this isn't like a dot matrix display, so it doesn't have like, you know, the same stuff that you would see in the tables from the late 80s to now. All right, there we go. Now let's go over, back. There we go.
After my turn, I'm going to take a quick...
And you have no registered score on this.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, this is my favorite table, and I have no score on this, so... I know I played it here, for sure. I know that I played this table several times.
Oh.
Oh. I'm gonna do poorly here. Come on. Oh! That was sketchy. That was sketchy. No, see, it drains in such a different way. It drains in such a different way. I'm at 63,000. So, we're on ball 3. Not a good start, not a good start, but... I didn't have a choice in that. Cut! Oh, so damn close. Oh. Right, alright, alright. Let's go. Let's get this. Oh! Alright, alright. I can live with that score. I can live with that score. 158,100. I can live with that.
Alright, I gotta get 200. I'm just gonna shoot for 270,000, folks.
Alright, keep playing. I'm gonna...
Trapdoor. Oh, I cannot get in there. Almost again. Nope. There we go. There's something. I can't get up that. There we go. Oh, I literally did. It literally did that on purpose. Oh. Oh, wow. I just get screwed on every single... From the top to the bottom, guys. Completely screwed. Alright, I got a couple of those. Get on there! There we go. Oh, upstairs scores doubled though. I did see that lit. Got a good, nice...
Oh, 108,000.
I got only 2 more at the bottom, guys, to get. There's one! Oh, come on!
Ah.
I gotta get up to the top because the scores are doubled. Here we go. Got all of them. Come on, can I do it again while I'm up here?
So close.
Oh!
You just got to get back up there. Now you're under.
Oh, got it! That got me like 50,000. That's a lot for this.
Yeah.
Game. Oh, what? Am I gonna do it again? Come on, no! Yes! Ah!
I think you're going to beat your high score if you keep up at this pace. Yeah, there you go, there you go. You get another chance. Get all those side bumpers.
I got the hardest one, which is the far left to my left.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 remaining in that, but I think you can get back up there and get it.
No!
No, but that...
I got it!
That is a high score.
364 and 60 points.
Come on. Why is it...
364060.
Was it 364303?
No, 364060. There it is, a little redemption from Tales, from Tales of the Crypt. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna play my heart's content on this table. I love this table, guys. It's so weird, it's so wacky, there's like... There's like multiple ways that you can get up, but you know, not like that. Ball 2, let's go. We got it again. I almost got up that ramp. Oh, I didn't even get a shot at that. Put nothing on it. I gotta beat Mr. Brightside's score here. Alright, here we go. No! I'm 1 away. No! Alright, let's keep it moving, let's keep it going, Going full steam. Too sweet to be sour, too nice to be mean. I'm the tough guy style, I'm not too keen. Try to change the world, I'll plot and scheme. Mario C likes to keep it clean. Wanna shine like a sunbeam. Keep on rapping cause that's my dream. Got an A from OD to sticking to the themes. Yeah, let's go. I don't know why I just did Beastie Boys there, but it was on my mind. So, that's what had to happen. 119,000 is not what beats my high score, and I've got a long way ahead to beat 300,000. So let's give this another shot, and let's keep this momentum going. I suppose with the ball stuck. What the hell? I did nothing. I literally did nothing. It got stuck and then unstuck itself. All right, there's one. Oh, straight drain. Let's go. Rounding it, but could not get it there. Could not get it there. Let's try it again. I spoke too soon. Damn it.
So,
It keeps doing this to me. Like, if you see where the playfield's at, the ball gets stuck right there. I don't even touch the table, and it just automatically.
So no real special modes or anything like that. It was actually hard to find any like details on any modes at all. There was a lot of like videos of like the table and just discussions for people who own the table, like how do you adjust the sound volume, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't care about any of that. So from what I gather, this is just pretty much a straight pinball table, all just about scoring. It's pretty, everything that's labeled on there is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. There's not really missions. This is like one of the most straightforward pinball tables that you can play. But what's interesting about it is the depth of field. So you have a raised table and a recessed table, and multiple ways of getting there as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, to represent each different part of a haunted house, you got your main floor, your attic, and your cellar.
Right. So one of the reasons why I like this table is it's straightforward, but the way that you get there is not, for sure. Like, it feels like a haunted mansion.
Oh, not a... No, you don't...
Here's a question for you guys in chat. Everyone's at least seen, I assume that most people have seen a Stephen King film or film adaptation of his work. Rose Red being one of them, right? So what's your guys' favorite Stephen King and film adaptation?
The It One that came out in 2017.
Oh yeah, the remake.
Yeah, that was last week. That was my hot take. I don't like the miniseries. It has nothing to do with Tim Curry or anything like that, but it was a miniseries. Yes, you can watch all 4 hours as a movie, but it was on ABC, and they did. You had The Stand and Langoliers and all that stuff. That was a lot of stuff that ABC did back then, and It was low quality. It's not like how TV is now, and they did such a great job of. Because they split it into two movies.
Right.
They did, and Pennywise was scary looking as hell. In that movie. Scar, I can't remember his name, but the actor who played it did such a great job. And he actually was in a really cool show called, what the hell was it? It was on Hulu, Castle Rock. And it wasn't a straight Stephen King adaptation. It was, Castle Rock is a town in Maine that a lot of Stephen King novels take place in.
Okay.
So it was like all these creepy happenings so it tied to all these different Stephen King books together.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
he played this kid, this guy in there, but it got canceled after 2 seasons.
Most horror just doesn't. You have horror nuts like me that love this shit, but you can't expect it to be a long-running series. Most things, I don't even think Tales of the Crypt and Creepshow, respectively, the fact that Creepshow even got a reboot, is something of like...
Well, I mean, Twilight Zone did a couple of years ago. The only one I've not seen get a reboot at least once is, what's it? Outer Limits.
Yeah.
Outer Limits has never come back.
No, and it probably never will come back.
But Outer Limits originally was in the 60s, so like the one that most people remember in the 90s was actually a continuation anyway. Yeah, the only horror series I think that's been on for a long time is the American Horror Story, because every season's different.
You're right.
I think the season that they're on right now is like 12 or something. But come on, Kim Kardashian is in it. Come on, I'm not gonna watch that. that kind of stunt casting. It's just
Like, what is she gonna do in that show?
nothing good from. I mean, I don't. I read articles even for stuff I don't write, and like, yeah, they're like this. A girl I used to date was really into that, and she was like, "Hey, you watch this with me?" And it was like the Coven season, which is one of the worst seasons.
Sure.
And I was like, no. She's like, but every season's different. I'm like, yeah, but if the first season I decide to watch is garbage, it doesn't really make me want to watch any of the other ones.
The first few seasons in American Horror was pretty alright, but as soon as they got to like Armageddon or if like there was like a nuclear fallout, it was kind of like inspired by Stephen King's The Stand.
Tales from the Crypt was on for 7 seasons. That's
pretty sizable for horror. That's a long time for horror. Game over. I only got 99,000 in that playthrough. Man, I got stuff.
All right, here we go, folks. Let's see if I can beat that 364,000. Ooh, not a great start there. No! The ball pops back after it drains so fast that I think it's a ball save, but it's not. One more, come on. Got it. Got it twice. Oh, and then I screwed myself on the cellar, but that was the best I've ever done on the top floor. Get in there. Almost up the ramp. Ah, I knew I should have nudged. Oh! I did really good. I cleared the little targets twice on the top level, nice. But then everything else was complete garbage. But I was saying how when the ball drains on this, it pops back up so fast it makes you feel like it was a ball save.
Right.
And it's not.
It's not.
You're up.
All right. Little electroshock before I go into this. Whoa, that was weird. Almost.
Next up, we're going to Scared Stiff, which is one of actually now 3 Elvira tables. You got Elvira and the Party Monsters, which was the first one to come out, which I want to say is 1989. Early 90s is when Scared Stiff came out. And then we have the newest one, which is Elvira and House of Horrors, whatever. We played it, or did you go with me to Pinside?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, they have it there. It's really cool table. But again, you know, the virtual pinball community doesn't recreate tables that just came out.
Yeah. They leave it so that way it has room to grow and develop. Then it takes a while for it to replicate the same table.
Somebody did a reskin of Scared Stiff where the layout is similar to the newer table.
Come on.
But again, I'm like,
Come on.
I'll just play the original table.
Come on, come on. I got one left. I got one left. All I need to get is this one. Oh. Robbery. All I had is that the one on the left. Do you know what I'm saying? About
Yeah, the far one.
Yeah. Because you can double your score that way.
That's all she wrote.
Yep, that's it. I keep waiting for another ball. See, I'm improving. Now the problem is I'm waiting too long to change.
Yeah. Well, I think that's better than too quick. Oh, wow. Another crappy cellar. Oh, again! Alright, we got that blinking, guys, on the left side. I see that. Not sure what happens if you hit all of those. Yeah, that was I was hitting the ball around, guys, but it wasn't doing anything. Oh, no, another... No! Gotta hit that target on the left. It's the only other one that's blinking. Oh, I've done nothing in the cellar. I hit that one. Oh, wouldn't... Yeah, Oni can do that without it going down the middle so many times.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that best I've done in the cellar. Now everything, now more stuff are blinking, so it's got double score on top.
Never mind.
I've never gotten the, I've seen that upstairs score doubled lit, but I've never actually gotten up there to do anything about it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. There's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only had one still hit. So that's going to be my new thing to try. What do you get for that? Because we know what happens if you get all the targets on here, because we've done it. But we've never done that. There's an extra ball. That's never been lit.
We've just got to keep playing the table and figure it out.
Well, yeah, and the sides are actually super hard to hit with these extra flippers.
Yeah, they are.
You would think it would be easier.
Upstairs. Come on, don't fuck me. It fucked me. Got 800. Yeah. Come on, I should have nudged. I should have nudged. Come on, man!
See, you know why you're getting screwed doing that? Is you're doing what you're not supposed to, which is using the plunger instead of the button. But if you use the button, it'll put you in the top every single time.
Alright.
You'll start at the top. Okay, you got...
No,
one is the only one still lit, though. One is it. See, well, it'll always drop in that, and then always go up there. So you have a guaranteed every turn to start there. And if it drains on the left side up there, it'll go right to the cellar. So you can do all 3 on every wall. Not even close to that one. Oh, there it is. It hit it. Now 2's open. Okay, so 1 was lit because it's the first one to do, not because it was the last. All right, so now you got 2. That potentially could be how you light extra ball.
Right. Well, that's all I got for exploring.
Since we're playing this table, what is your favorite, chat included, haunted house movie?
Ooh. House of a Thousand Corpses?
Okay, that's a good one. I'm trying to think. I got to give some extra. I really like Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltergeist is awesome.
This house is clean.
Favorite moment in that movie. Because then all hell breaks loose of like this psychic of like.
Do you know how many kids in the 80s had nightmares? That movie was PG because PG-13 didn't exist yet.
Right.
That is not acceptable for little kids to be watching.
No, definitely not.
I was scared. If there was static on a TV when I was a little kid, I was scared because of that movie.
The Ring. Because I'm a little bit younger than you. So at the time that I saw The Ring, there was nothing quite like it. I actually saw the American version first. You know, wasn't that deep into Japanese culture at that time. But because of The Ring, it introduced me to plenty of other.
Almost.
What's his name? I'm stalling because I'm trying to remember a very famous Japanese director's name. But so The Ring was scary as shit to me, like the first time that I ever saw it. Like the horse jumping off and going crazy and jumping off the boat. You know, the scene where she takes the fly out of the screen. Like all of that was like so fucking cool. And I rewatched it and it's still so cool.
Yeah.
But, it's not as scary to me now, but when I first watched it, I thought it was a pretty terrifying movie. Had a great premise.
No!
Because I've never gotten scared off of slasher flicks, right? Slashers have never. I like them.
Yeah, I think that it maybe got me if it had a jump scare, and it's more because it's a loud sound
Right.
all of a sudden, not like the movie is. Anytime, if somebody's half asleep and you do some loud sound by their ear, they're gonna jump. But when I was a little kid, I did watch Freddy, and I saw the first 2 when I was under 7. Sleeping was scary, but I mean when you're a kid it's much easier because your imagination is so active because you don't know what's real and what isn't. You're discovering the world, and that's why you can get so much scared so easily as a kid.
Sure.
But yeah, I was always afraid. If I heard any type of scratching metal on something, I always thought it was Freddy Krueger. I thought Freddy was coming for me. And so I couldn't sleep, and my dad's like, where did you watch that movie? And it was at some other kid's house where the parents weren't there, and he's like, do you want to watch a horror movie? Yeah!
Yeah, let's watch a scary movie.
We're holding each other 30 minutes into the movie, but we still finished it. You're like, oh, we're still going to finish this. I remember, I think it was my friend Alex, and when I was a kid, and so it was dark, kind of mostly dark outside, and I had to go home. And I was like, can you walk me home? And he's like, hell no, because then I got to walk back by myself. And it really kind of screwed with me a lot as a kid, too, because anytime something weird would happen that I didn't understand, I always thought maybe I was dreaming. You know, I was like, oh, maybe I was dreaming.
Yeah.
So, that one definitely scared me, but no slasher as, at any other older age, teenager or something, ever really got me. Another movie that scared me, and it's weird.
Come on.
Chat, you guys won't know this, but I have really bad trouble sleeping, and I have to be in an exact specific environment. I can listen to like soundscapes to fall asleep, but if a TV's on or music, I get so invested in what it is that my mind won't shut off.
Me too.
And so, one of the only times I fell asleep, for whatever reason, I was watching the movie Session 8. If you guys have ever seen that, it's like in a sanitarium. It's got David Caruso, the redhead guy from CSI Miami. He's like the main character.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's a good movie. But I fell asleep, and the movie ended in. If you guys haven't had DVDs, if you guys only done streaming, DVDs, it would loop the menus if you just left it there, and the menus had the scariest fucking sounds.
169,000 is what I got on that.
So it had these really scary music and sounds, and I was like half asleep, and that movie creeped me out. And it had nothing to do with the movie. It was the damn DVD screen.
What was the
169, 460.
All right, slowly but surely, I had a better round that time. No, Session 8 was actually a pretty fun ride. That was fun.
But yeah, I was like, it's not even the movie that scared me. It was a stupid DVD menu that I fell asleep and it just played for like 6 hours. Loud as fuck, too. I have no idea why I didn't wake up. Oh, come on! Nope. No. Oh. Oh.
Get it?
I got the hard one. All right, then I got it. Get back up to the top. It's... Oh! I almost did. It is double scoring. I gotta get up there once. Get it.
The other hard part about this
There it
table is there's not really a spot for you to like really drop the ball or like save the ball, hold the ball with the flipper.
Ah. Oh no!
No.
194. I've stuck in the hundreds though consistently.
Yeah. So am I. But this table's so much fun to play.
Oh yeah, what's up, Kim? Yeah, definitely
Kim?
those horror. She's saying yeah, sometimes the DVD menus were scarier than the movie, and I think that's exactly what it was with Session 8.
No.
One year we tried to watch all the Amityville movies, and there's a lot more.
No,
than
there's
people
so
think.
many, dude.
Dude, the one that they got so stupid. Like I think it's like the fourth one. It's like Amityville, time's up, and it's like a haunted clock. It is so stupid. Like not even funny stupid. It's just stupid.
It's just dumb. That's a lot of horror where it's like, this is... Smile, I gotta say, in recent horror, Smile was a good-ass fucking horror film. I think they did a bang-up job on that. Come on, all I've got is I gotta keep shooting for that under table. Because,
I really liked Malignant. That was really cool.
yeah, Malignant was cool.
But that's James Wan. Like anything that he does, he knows what's going on.
Pretty much. I think he's an expert at horror. Of like.
Well, cause see, let's see. He directed the original Saw.
Yep.
He directed the first Conjuring, and I think some of the other ones.
Yeah, he has.
Insidious, the original Insidious.
No.
Malignant, and then Annabelle, and I think another one. Like anytime it's like the first of a series that's still going, he's the one who started it. But what's crazy, guys, he also directed Fast 7 and both Aquaman movies.
Yeah.
So he's not just a horror director. So he's gone out. We have directors, I think, these days, besides like Wes Anderson, which, I mean, he does different type of movies, but it always kind of looks the same. You had like somebody like John Carpenter. It was even his movies that weren't horror, straight up horror, still had horror elements. Like there's horror elements in Big Trouble in Little China.
Right.
It still has horror elements. So anything John Carpenter did always was somewhat horror related. Tobe Hooper, everything he did was horror related.
But James Wan, not at all.
Yeah, that's more common with directors now, where they kind of direct. So David Gordon Green, who directed The Exorcist Believer, which is the newer one that
Does
we were talking about
181
earlier.
beat my previous score?
What's up, Dark?
What's going on, man? Hold on. Don't start yet. Let me check my score.
181 300.
Yeah.
But we are talking about The Exorcist Believer, which is in the theaters right now, directed by David Gordon Green, who did the that new trilogy that just ended of Halloween.
You're good, fire.
But here's the thing. He actually is an indie director. And he wrote the script for the first reboot. He's like, we don't want the sibling shit of Halloween. We don't want any of that shit. We're going to do a direct sequel. And so that's really interesting. We're seeing people outside. Even though Spiral wasn't that great of a movie, that Chris Rock pitched the movie. The idea of the movie was fine, but it was so far removed from anything that had to do with Jigsaw. And that's what happened that I think it's like doing a Freddy Krueger movie and not having Freddy Krueger.
Right.
You just can't do it. It just doesn't work.
You can't have Halloween without Michael Myers.
Yeah. They tried that, Halloween 3.
Yeah.
So after 2, John Carpenter's like, I don't want anything to do with this. Like, he only did the second one because I think they helped fund one of his other movies. And that's why he added that, the sibling shit. He just put shit in there because he didn't want to do the movie.
Sure.
And Season of the Witch they were like, hey, what if Halloween is an anthology movie where it takes place on Halloween, but there's no consistency? Because in Halloween 3, they actually are watching the movie Halloween in there.
Meta.
Yeah, so that obviously didn't work, so they brought back Michael Myers for 4, 5, and 6. That's its own trilogy. But they started adding, like, the cult was controlling. They got real dumb with it. And I feel they really... the actor who played Loomis was so good, the original actor.
Right.
Donald Pleasance. And then he's in all 3 of those, and I feel so bad for him. You're like, oh, man, that sucks.
Like, you're a good actor.
They really wasted you.
Yeah. Cruising USA. You know a genre that's never crossed mediums? Racing and horror. There's no race or horror out there.
There's car horror. Plenty of car. We got Christine. We got...
Yeah, as far as a video game.
Oh, a video game? I mean, you could argue that Twisted Metal is the closest crossover.
Yeah, that's the closest, but... Is that horror, or is it just...
I mean, if you played Twisted Metal back, dude, those endings are fucking pretty
brutal.
dark. Yeah. That's the closest. But they have other ones, like Carmageddon is like a kind of horror driving one. I've never played it. I just have heard people talk about it before. I don't know anything about that game. But how would you do it? Like, what would be the movie?
No,
or what would be the game? I mean, what would be the game, though?
You would have to make it like Twisted Metal, because... What, you drive through a haunted house? Like, that's not gonna work.
I mean, you could do a racing. It could be like a Need for Speed, except that it's like in a world where like all these monsters are alive.
With monster cars.
Yeah. But I think you would have to do a cross genre with it. It would have to have some action. It wouldn't be just straight racing, where you would have to also like fight the monsters. So like racing would be one part of it, but then you would also have like you would fight monsters if you lost, like if you got like third or fourth or below.
Right, right. Let me get my turn in up in here. On one of my favorite tables. I don't care if I'm the champion at this table. I care more about the fact of like, this table is fun to me. I don't know about you, but this is one of my favorite pinball tables. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Oh, slipped out from my fingers.
And welcome everybody.
Yeah.
New viewers right there. We got a good little crowd going on. We appreciate you guys spending your Sunday with us.
Playing some pinball.
Spooky pinball. After this, after his turn, we're gonna do one more each, and then we're gonna move on to Scared Stiff, which is a really fun table as well. We also have the Munsters coming up.
And who knows what we get into, because we might get into some Adam's Family. We
Monster Bash. We got Creature from the Black Lagoon. We got all kinds of other horror stuff as well. I really wish that the Killers table, not the Killers the band, but there's a table that somebody made it's called Killers of All Time, and it has like Michael Myers, it has like even Norman Bates, it has pretty much any horror icon, and it has like a pub pack, and it's really cool because there's like Jack Torrance, like there's all kinds of cool stuff in the table, but there's no sound effects because you guys may not notice this, but if bumpers are hit, we don't hear much of a sound because we have the solenoids. And that table doesn't have any DOF, so it's just like a silent table except for the pub pack. So it's really weird to play. But
maybe
I wish
you should explain some of that to our viewers that don't know what DOF and...
So, direct output framework is basically a program that this guy DH69 created. It's for virtual pinball. It is a program that talks to tables.
I think I beat my score again.
No, you had 190,000 last time.
No, I did.
What? 184,960 is not higher.
Yeah, it is.
194? You got 184.
Yeah. No, I had 183.
Oh, I thought it was 193.
No. So it was marginal, but...
So DOF basically takes the ROM, if it's a real table. They run on ROMs just like arcade games. It basically uses the ROM to spit out when a flipper is being hit, a bumper, all kinds of different things, and then that program then tells physical objects like the solenoids to fire, and for the buttons to light up. That's why you can't see these buttons down here, but they light up just like a real pinball. We have the lights in the back light up just like they would, because every table has dome lights of some sort, usually in the back.
Sure.
Right? All of that stuff, DOF, it works not just for visual pinball, which is what we play most of it on, but future pinball, Pinball Effects 3, all of that stuff, and it adds more immersion. It makes it feel much more real because you got that tactical. It tells the shaker to move, guys, the fans, the beacons, all of that
Communicates all that.
So it's a really cool feature, but I purposely turned off the sound effects of bumpers and flippers and stuff because I don't need to hear that when we have that.
Right.
And it sounded stupid with both. But if you come across a table that does not have DOF, like it hasn't been coded with it, you can't play it. It's just almost everything's silent. It's hitting stuff and you hear nothing. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Wow, this is going to be a really great last turn, guys. No! I nudged it so it actually drained. It wouldn't have drained if I didn't nudge.
There you go, there you go.
Oh, every time. At least hit 2, and you did not. Oh, real crap. After I said every turn, I have gotten in the 100,000s at least.
Oof.
No, I had to be one table just below.
Just one.
Last turn is nothing to be excited about.
Hey, but you got the high score on. You got the high score on this table. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I was starting to grow my hair out. So for you guys who have been following us for a little while, I just recently got, you know, my hair cut and whatnot. It feels great. I recommend this. Every once in a while,
Recommends male hygiene. Just remember that, guys. Dead approves male hygiene.
you don't want to be like those Smash kids. Not to knock on Smash, people that play Smash, but man, I've been to some of those tournaments. It was a smelly tournament. Wear some deodorant. Right. Right. Almost got it. Almost got it. Oh, shit. I'm trying so hard. I got it. I got it. Ah. So I got the first round of that.
There was some movie I was reading about, reading a review of. It was like a horror movie, and it was like a slasher movie, and they're like, they did something really cool with the genre. I wish I remembered the name, because now I want to download it and watch it. I don't think it's something that came out in the theaters. I think it's something that maybe was like some streaming movie. You know what I mean? Like, that was made for streaming.
Damn. Almost got up the ramp. No! Alright, ball 3, 138,000. I gotta make the magic work. But I gotta say, I beat my score twice tonight, so I feel pretty good about improving my high score.
Ooh, you know, as a really close to number one, because I said 2017 I also would say The Mist.
Mist, yeah. No, that was a great reboot.
Yeah.
Like the way it comes out of the guy's about to kill himself at the end. Spoiler: the guy tries to kill himself at the end. I'm not going to tell you anything beyond that because there's something that happens.
What is an atmospheric horror where it's like, it's not like